King, founder and CEO of Dysh app. I'd like to start by telling you a problem I've had, and I'm sure you've had the same problem too. You finally get a reservation at the trendiest restaurant in town. You probably use tech to make the reservation, to navigate there, maybe get a car service, maybe even find a date to take. You get there, you sit down, now what? There's no tech available to help you figure out what is the best menu item at this restaurant. All too often, this happens. You order slop. You leave, you're like, why is everyone so obsessed with this place? The food was terrible. Where is this app that I can trust my friends to recommend me the best dish? That's where Dysh comes in. If I had had this when I went into a restaurant and didn't know what to order, I could see all the dishes that my friends had eaten there ranked on a 100-point scale. Here, this veggie pho, 98 points. That's going to be the best thing for me to order because I know my friends have the same taste as me. Now I'm on a veggie pho kick. What else around me has amazing veggie pho? You can type in a search on our app and it'll show you photos posted by your friends, all ranked on a numerical scale so that you can see what's nearby and go try more of it. So I pick one, I'm gonna go eat it, and I wanna share it. I wanna post a photo of my food so my friends can like it, comment on it, and we can really have that conversation at the Dysh level. Now, since we're a food app, we have icing on the cake. We've built in a gamification and give back feature within the app. For everything that you do, you like, you comment, you earn points. And when you earn points, your status begins to rise. And the cool part is your status actually means something. We're donating meals to the hungry every time you achieve a new status within the app. Is there a market for this? Absolutely. Just in the US alone, there's over 1 million restaurant locations. And this year, sales are estimated to increase $37 billion. And the patrons going to these restaurants, they're food and tech obsessed. If you look at Instagram, there's over 195 million uses of hashtag food on photos. And we're seeing this traction with Dysh already. We launched in February, and we already have over 49,000 users on our platform. They've shared 60,000 dishes at over 38,000 restaurants worldwide. In this short period of time, that's over a 2,000% growth in our user base. And with the gamification feature, we can see how engaged people are. Over 2 million points have been earned to date. In the App Store, we've been a top trending search over 3 times, and we've reached the top 20 in food and drink free apps. All of this has been done in a completely organic word-of-mouth manner. We have not spent any money on customer acquisition. The question is, how have we done this? We have a group of millennial influencers on board with us who are sharing all of their content with their audiences and really engaging them on a conversation at the Dysh level. So the real question for you now, are you hungry yet?
Damn, I am. That is actually a great presentation. Okay, judges.
Perfect timing for this presentation, so congrats. The one question is, do you do any kind of image recognition and try to match images that are similar? So if I'm eating, pho at a restaurant and take a photo of that, somebody else is taking a similar photo, do you aggregate those?
So they will be aggregated within a restaurant. So if several users eat it and rate it, then you'll get the aggregate rating. But you can also filter out by people that you designate your trusted or your taste buds. So I'm a vegetarian. I'm going to trust certain people because I know they eat like me. So I can filter out their recommendations, or I can look at what everyone has said all put together.
Just ask a follow-up quickly. But how do you prevent, if 2 people are going to the same restaurant, they see 2 different photos of the same dish, how do you collate all those ratings?
So the UI is designed so that when you're going through the posting process, it'll suggest if a dish has already been posted there. If it has it and you're the first, then you create the new dish.
Great presentation. I think it's a really unique idea. And yes, I am hungry for the food trucks. Yeah, it seems that I feel like Yelp maybe tried this, or they're doing some element of this. I feel like I've seen it on the app, on occasion. I guess comment on that, but also, this is a notoriously challenging market to go after, sort of small businesses. It's sort of the long tail. It takes a lot of feet on the street. You look at Yelp's business model, sorry. I mean, how do you go after, how do you get enough critical mass? Are you dependent solely on users, or are you going after the restaurants as well? And how do you also deal with sort of menu churn, especially with sort of local restaurants that are changing their menu often?
Sure, so we see this as a social utility app. The utility is what we wanted to build first, but it's that social angle that's going to bring the content. So we're really looking at users first and foremost, those people who are already posting photos all day long on Instagram. If you guys go out to eat, the person next to you is probably going to take a photo. So we're creating this platform that people are sharing with each other because, hey, you can post all day long and people aren't going to shame you for posting all of your food. So that's the first focus. But we are talking to restaurants. They've already reached out saying, what can we do? Can we have an advanced profile on here? We have a seasonal menu item that we can't really share very easily. Can we push those photos out to our users nearby? So we are talking to them, but that is going to come after we really build out the user experience first.
Great product. I can't wait to try it, actually. I'm a food fan myself. Going back in, other people have done this in the past, right? Why now? Why is now the time when it's going to kick and work? Is there something that's changed in the macro environment, or is it just product differentiation?
A little of both. I mean, food is continuing to be a hotter and hotter item. It's on every Food Network. Every celebrity is trying to come out with a cookbook. It's something that everyone's talking about. And it's actually become a little more accessible. Before, to be a foodie, you had to really know the chef's name. You had to be able to talk about unique ingredients. But now everyone can have a voice. With social media, you can say what you think. And so people are excited about the idea that they can share their own vision. And we've also built the app in a way that people are already used to taking food photos. So it's similar to them in the way that it flows. And that habit has already been built. So it's really just bringing that habit over to our app.
Excellent. What a great...
Actually, can you talk a little bit about your geographic spread?
Say that again?
Can you talk a little bit about your geographic density or spread? Like, where are your current users?
Sure, the app does work worldwide, but about 75% of our users are here in the US, and a lot of it's focused here in California, because that's where we've launched, and really the initial growth, since it was word of mouth, it was friends at the dinner table in Los Angeles, and then it moved north.
So where's the densest population that you have?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Ashley, great job. That was Dysh.